would like to earn an extra penny by summarizing what happened last session?
Last session was the chase. Was
It
that?
was the detonation and
Yeah, I
then
would say I think we
chase.
started with the
Yeah, the
detonation.
detonation and then the chase. Yeah. Yeah, the TNT that um excuse me, Abigail planted in the campsite. We kind of scoped them, observed the hellhounds for a little bit. When it looked like um, um, uh, Big Bertha, when it looked like Big Bertha was
I'm
gathering people around, we decided, well, we don't know what they're doing, but let's get them. Um, pure chaos ensued as there's a lot of destruction was done in that moment. Um, Bullets started flying as we were shooting down at them. A giant creature emerged. We don't know the origin of it and how it was made, but like a creature made of bodies, or came up out of the. I think it was like around the river. So, um, it started like grabbing bodies off it and throwing them around, which was very scary. We decided though that instead of climbing down the cliff face, that we would get on our cart and then ride around the long way and give chase to the fleeing hellhounds to make sure that they didn't get away this time. And which led us into our first like chase mechanic. And that was very cool to see people doing the different maneuvers in there, um, trying to shoot people off of their horses. I think there was talk of like just trying to shoot the horses people were on. Um, I thought we were going to be okay for a while, and then these people like really shot up our cart, and the chase mechanic pretty sketchy, pretty dangerous. Um, I think with not thankfully with the doc's help, Thomas's riding ability was boosted to be a little bit better at running some of the driving maneuvers for the cart. And I think not so much that I got lucky, but when I tried to ram again, Big Bertha, when I tried to ram her off her horse, I think she just rolled really badly. It
critical failure.
feels like, yeah, it feels like she rolled a crit fail,
Yeah,
not that I did good.
right.
um, and her four horse's legs broke, and we basically slowed down to stop to like go end this lady. So our chase has ended, but we don't know what awaits us this session.
Excellent. I will. No, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Give you an extra penny. Well done. Anybody have anything they want to add?
I just want to say it was super cool that we blew up that dynamite. That like we put it down there, that we blew it up. The whole thing was very cool.
It was wild. Um, like just as an aside, like I knew that Alberta and her crew were going to blow some dynamite up, right? And as I was laying templates, like I was trying to gauge, like, okay, what is reasonable? What makes sense? Oh, that size is too big. That size maybe a little too small. I think this might be the sweet spot. Okay, that seems a like reasonably destructive and something that someone might endeavor. And then you guys came in and just said, "Hold my beer," and like 10 times the size of my destruction. What I'm going to do is take you all to, well, that's not what I wanted to do. Let me, um,
And he's already pulling cards into initiative. He's ready.
right. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. And I'm going to take you out of initiative and put you back in so we can reset the cards. because nobody should pull cards yet. Now, this is sort of my best interpretation of where things would have left off based on how the chase ended. Alberta's horse has bitten the dust, and she took a tumble to the ground. The cart was already like, what is that, like 10, 12 yards behind you guys. So they would have stopped, as would uh, the other compatriot on a horse. The second horsebound character had been blown off their horse long ago and is deceased somewhere. So I figured this is about the right amount of space. Everybody feel comfortable with that? Anyone want
Yeah.
to pitch something
Yeah.
different?
Yeah. I mean, I think it's all like narrative based,
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Just want to make sure I'm being fair given the situation. So it sounds like that's everyone's on board with that. As we start, and everyone on both sides has come to a full stop, those of you in the cart realize that uh, something is wrong with Joan, as she seems sort of out of it. And Cornelius is dealing with that situation as the combat starts. And
Oh,
we're gonna
perhaps a spirit has taken hold.
get started here. Um,
We have 3 more rounds of deflection, Thomas, and everybody has 4 more rounds of numb.
and I
Starting
think
with this one.
Alberta's in a bad way. So right off the bat, well, doesn't really make any difference. All right. Franklin, you are up. What is the plan?
I do have a question before we get started. How do we
absolutely.
want to adjudicate the debuffs that have been placed on the enemies, given that those players aren't here to manage that? Is it going to be like after this round, those things will fall off because there's no way for us to know otherwise?
Well, yeah, I mean, I think what makes sense is Cornelius spent a PowerPoint last session to extend the distracted and vulnerable for another round. And so I think it makes sense to let that go this round, as that's a resource that had already been spent. And then it'll just fall off this round, and there won't be an opportunity to renew it. Whereas, thankfully, I mean, don't get me wrong, I wish Maggie and Max were both here, but I'm not gonna cry any tears over my actual ability to spend bennies without being checked every fucking time by Joan. Like that's not exactly gonna break my heart.
Yeah, sure.
Right. So yeah, so those debuffs will last for this round, and then they will disappear.
Cool.
Okay. I think I'm gonna do 2 actions. I'm gonna fire one shot off at.
Oh, there is. Okay.
Yeah, we are in the cart.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
so you know.
No, I didn't realize because I thought Adam pulled everybody out of combat, and I didn't realize I had gotten a card. Never mind. Carry on.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna do my 2 actions as I get out the cart. We get out the cart. And my 2 actions is be taking one shot off at this gunman right here,
Okay.
and then use my speed loader to reload after that.
Gotcha.
I will remind you, you are under no your multi-action penalty is reduced because of my speed.
Oh yeah.
Also,
So I
your
should be.
pace is like doubled. You're insanely fast right now.
Oh yeah.
You
I'm
could,
not gonna
you
run over
could,
there.
yeah, you could just go over there.
Just saying,
I
you can
I
literally run up and body block her if you want. You should
I
not do
told.
that, but
Yeah, that is so true. I'm gonna keep that in mind for next time. If she runs, I'm on. Got it. Fine. Okay.
Yeah, roll that damage, guys.
All right. 12.
Yeah, blown right off the cart.
Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna reload my weapon. I think that'd be the end for my turn as of right now. Take a
Excellent.
little bit of cover behind the car.
All right. No, you are. Well, wait, which one are you? Oh, you're back there. Great. Yeah, this person will hop off the cart and take aim at you, Franklin. Yeah, pulls her rifle. And Sister Winter's coach takes another shot, although this this is superficial, little cosmetic damage.
Oh yeah, the cart is fucked.
Yeah, I don't look forward to your conversation. Um, uh, this person will climb over their dead comrade and do the same thing. Take a shot at you, Franklin, as nope. Wide. Friendly, you are up.
Okay. Hmm. I am going to do words of comfort, i.e., relief, onto Thomas, with the goal of throwing another +1 onto that to give him +2 to his pace. And I will stay where I am for the moment. Well,
Yeah, what's that raise
Okay.
do?
Here with uh, 2 with a raise. Okay, so yeah, you now have another -2 to exhausted and or wound penalties. I believe that the way it works in conjunction with numb is, I think there is a. No, I guess there isn't. I looked it up. Okay, so you just 3 wounds you don't feel. They're still there. You just don't feel them as good, and you have a +2 to pace.
Okay.
All
I'll
right.
stay where I am.
Excellent. Alberta Big Bertha Belle is going to use her power and then crawl for cover. Let's see if this is successful. Yeah, I will spend one of her bennies as she reaches to the ground and throws up, takes a clump of dirt and sort of throws it up into the air, and sort of speaks under her breath, and the cloud of dirt sort of hangs in the air for a moment, and then mud reaches up from the ground and consumes the space where this cloud of dirt was, as our friend here that looks quite similar to the creatures that that were being thrown about in the valley you all just were in. Comes up, and Alberta does not stand up, but she crawls back behind and sort of under the back of the cart. This guy will just try and start closing a little bit. Our friend here hears some gunfire. Let me see what. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it goes around the back of the cart. Again, Franklin, you're the only one can see and has a real shot at. You can see, again, this guy is using a mare's leg, which is a lever action rifle that has the buttstock and the barrel sawed off. And the barrel is glowing with some runes that are illuminated. Let me see.
Doc Holliday's Book of Shooting.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, this lands true, Franklin. So you have the opportunity, if you would like, to try and soak that wound.
All right, yeah. Let's do that. Let's do that.
Right. It does cost a Benny, just so, as a reminder.
Yeah, do I get a free soak at the start of my next turn, right? Yeah.
That's to unshake.
That's
The
correct.
soak will be right when you take damage.
Yeah.
But yeah, the shaking's at the start of your next turn.
Yeah, we're gonna suck it. Yeah, we're gonna use it better.
Yeah, there you go. Well done.
Worth it.
Fine use of a Benny. Thomas, you are up.
Okay. I think I hand the reins to Friendly, so at least someone has a bit of control of the horses, or our carts needs to start going somewhere. I'll step off, and I'm gonna have to run, I think. So it'll be
Well, you do have extra pace, I think, from.
Yeah, I have extra pace, but it's not enough to get me close to
Gotcha.
them. Yeah,
Gotcha.
They're way too far away. So I'm gonna do 2 actions. It's run, which I mean, run is not really an action, but it will apply the -2 to stuff and all that. So I'm gonna run, and then hopefully I roll high enough to get in close with someone to punch them.
You got this.
Yeah, of course. A big 6. Come on.
I'm seeing.
I mean, you already got +2, so That'll do.
Okay, that's
Hey.
good. All right, so 13 total.
Oh no.
Well, technically, it's. I assume it's 1 to get here, and then so I'll have 12 total. That gets me to this lady right there.
So
Okay.
just barely.
Right.
Oh,
Actually,
Oh.
just a quick correction. What I meant to say is these people were like 10 feet further back.
Okay.
No, obviously, go for it.
Okay. Hell yeah. Obviously, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna cut down through my friend's space to move around him, but we go. Cool. Step off and just charge through. I feel like the nasty guy is a problem, but who knows? Maybe he'll come find me.
You got
Okay.
that? Yeah, you got
Now,
that.
Yeah.
correct me if I'm wrong. What we learned last session was that now, like the target number for you for people using weapons is your parry score. Is that correct?
Correct. If they want to shoot, yeah.
Right.
If this lady wants to shoot me, this one here,
Yep.
then it's my parry. But if
Gotcha.
this one here wants to shoot,
Right.
then it's
It's
normal.
just the 4. Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's
cool.
normal. Yeah. Although currently I have a -2 deflection and then -2 from my edge, so it's hopefully they don't. Hopefully that Adam doesn't blow my head off. Okay. It's just 1 punch. Wait, because running is not an action. Am I right? We haven't played in a little bit. I've run
Correct.
a little bit, right?
Running is not an action.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Then I can do my 2 punches, and the -2 from running will still apply to all of them. Okay. Okay. That's you. Where's I did run. Okay.
Oh, boy.
Nice.
Okay. Is a
It'll-
hit. Okay, we
Yeah.
like that.
Yes.
Heck yeah. And then I'll give her one of these. Whoops, I didn't hit my -2 on it. -2 is a 4, which I don't think is gonna go.
4 won't do it, right? But 4 doesn't need to do it because the razzle has knocked them unconscious.
Heck yeah. One hit, and then the other one just is like it doesn't do the job. I'm just hitting them as they're going down.
Right. Nice.
Well,
the other one would have hit had they not been unconscious and already falling to the ground.
Yeah. Cool. That's me.
Excellent. All right. Abigail.
I think I am just going to take 1 action. Abigail is going to reach down, play with the weird device on her wrist, and invisibly to everyone else, there is a surge of drugs into her system, as I am going to use speed on myself.
Nice.
Powers, and I do intend to spend the extra points for the what is it called? It's the one I did to Franklin that hasty. That's what it's called.
Okay.
That reduces multi action penalty. I am not using hinder or hurry on myself. I'm just gonna make this a little better. Well, it's good enough. Actually, what is the? I forget what the boost on that one is. Sorry, 1 second. As of now, I'm planning on just that should be it. And I will stay in the car for now. So
All right.
I am done. And if there's something in the power, I will bring it up. If
Great.
I need to spend a penny.
Great. All That guy's already moved. Here we go. Next round.
This fucking power. There it is.
All right.
Okay.
Abigail, right back at it.
Nice. The only thing is I do not ignore the run penalty the way that
Okay.
Franklin does.
Gotcha.
Also, I don't know about anybody else, but my sheet is suddenly transparent, which makes it very hard to read.
It does that random.
Yeah, it does that from time to time. You may just want to reload.
Okay, I will do that after I take my
And
turn.
the other thing that you can try that I believe works is if you open your sheet and click on the gear that says sheet and change it from default sheet to just Savage Worlds official, right? Sometimes,
there we
yeah,
go. It reloaded.
like it,
okay.
right? Like at least then you can see it.
Some of my images are actually broken. Doesn't matter. Okay, so my pace is doubled, as well as my multi-action penalty is reduced by 2, so I can do 2 actions at no penalty. I can see that the one next to Thomas is unconscious. My plan is to... I'm sorry, who is this? What is this?
That is
That's
the
a-
creature that Big Bertha summoned out of the ground. It looks very similar to the bodies that were being thrown by the big creature in the valley, in that it looks like this one, as opposed to bodies made like waterlogged bodies, this looks like bodies made out of mud that are all sort of jammed together.
Well, since my pace is doubled, I am going to... Ooh, that's creepy.
Oh,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep going, however. 2, 3. I've lost my actual measure. I will stop a little bit away from Thomas, a little bit behind Thomas. And my plan is to dump 2 shells of buckshot right into our ugly mess.
Yeah, let's see it.
Monster. Oops, I can actually target. I am within 6, which is short range, for a Winchester lever action shotgun. This is at no penalty because of my hasty. It should actually be at, I was going to say, it should be at +2 to hit because I am firing a shotgun in short range.
Looks like it did it.
Regular damage, let's 9, not great. Its name is Glom.
Glom.
And then I will shoot Glom again.
Glom the second.
Glom.
I know at least it will do a wound, but not as much as I would have liked to see.
I
That's
think
me.
given
That's
the
Abigail.
circumstances. Yeah, all right. You shoot one of the bodies attached to this muddy monstrosity, and it just sort of it shakes itself a little, almost like a dog, and the torso that you shot just falls off.
Oh,
Gross.
Franklin.
okay. So my pace is double, so I have 12 total movement.
You actually have more than that.
Yeah,
As
it's
I
more
recall,
than
you
that.
have 16 because I applied
Oh.
hasty, which added 2 to your speed, and then. Well, I don't know. Is it doubled and then add 2, or add 2 and then double? I think one of them. Okay, sloth just doubles the target's. Success with speed doubles the target's movement, basic pace, and running. And then the hasty add-on says his pace is increased by 2. So not only does it actually double your movement, if you were to roll a run die, it adds to your run die, or it doubles your run die. It does seem like it doubles your total movement. So your pace of 6 plus 2 doubled to 16.
Okay. Fuck. I can actually. I'm gonna run far. I am going to run all the way over here, and I'm going to fan the hammer at these two.
Oh my god.
3 to this one and 3 to this one. I'm going to start with my one on the gunslinger to my left. Oh yeah, I'm going to do 2 actions, so I'm just going to unload and then reload again.
Hell yes.
What is the
Okay.
minus to all of those?
-4, but when have I not shot with -4s ever?
Okay, hold on a second. Right. Explain to me what you're doing again.
I'm going to fan the hammer.
Yeah,
I'm going to unload all 6 shots, 3 and 3 into these two right here.
gotcha.
I'm going to start with the one on the left, and then after that, I'm going to shoot again, and then I'm going to reload. So those are going to be my 2 actions for this turn.
Okay, so so all of your shots are going to be then at a -6 penalty because you're taking 2 actions, and there's a -4 shooting penalty for fan the hammer. Is that?
No multi-action penalty because of my.
Oh, gotcha. Excellent. So yeah, let's see it, man.
Crazy. Okay. And I position myself in a way where I do not shoot anybody
Yeah,
of my friends, at least.
You got big musculate energy.
Okay. To the bottom.
You're riding high.
All I did was crank up your metabolism to like
Uh-huh.
beyond superhuman levels.
You're gonna
It's
be
fine.
so hungry later.
We're fine. It's fine.
I'm using the multi-action just for the -4.
The amount
Yeah,
of
yeah.
headache.
Everything is looking a little bit blue as you have started to redshift.
Amazing.
Okay,
Hey.
that's a 4.
Yeah, roll that damage.
Good God.
Got a couple more shots coming their way.
Yeah,
Franklin hasn't felt this good in weeks.
got 2 more
I
coming.
haven't felt this good in a while. Set roll.
Dear God.
Yeah, roll that damage.
That's another 7. I kind of feel bad. No, I don't.
Don't. Why would you feel?
Yeah, don't.
I worked hard creating these drugs to let you do this. Not that you need my drugs, but they help.
They do help a lot.
Hey, you love to see it.
Yo. He's popping off.
Yeah, let's see it.
Dear God. This
I
feels
think
like Franklin's catharsis.
You're missing a die of damage there. It only rolled 2.
Oh, okay.
Franklin's just working through some stuff right now.
Just roll another D6. Yeah, I'm just gonna add the D6 here.
Yeah, let's see it.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh my
roll
God.
another one.
well, that's actually 20 instead of 11.
Okay.
Yo, that last one feels like a headshot.
Yeah.
All
Dear
right.
Christ.
Well, let me do this actually. Yeah, that's right. Let me do this so that I can do this. I'm definitely going to spend a penny and try and get some of these back. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. Yeah, you hit him in the head, but as he jerks back and blood explodes everywhere, you're close enough. You can see you shot him in the mouth, and the bullet exited his cheek. And so a
Oh.
lot of blood, but not a ton of damage.
All right, all right. I got 3 more still left to go.
Yeah.
Roll that.
I got a feeling someone's not going to make it.
Oh my God.
All right, there you go.
Okay.
Yeah, wings
We're
her
doing
in the
good.
shoulder and she spins around a little bit. Let's see shot 5. Oh boy, God.
Yo, let's go. Let's go, D12, boy.
It just
Yeah,
kept
dear
going.
God.
Make sure you hit that plus die for the damage.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yep.
boy.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
oh,
Yep.
oh, no. Dear
Um,
God, Franklin.
Yeah, so that first shot that hit her in the shoulder spins her around, and the second shot right in the back of the head and falls face down into the dirt. And with your non-penalized second action, do you have another speed loader?
No, I don't. I don't have
Okay,
enough
so you
speed.
you can put a bullet in your gun.
Yep.
Worth it.
Yeah, I
Honestly,
mean,
yeah,
yeah.
that was fucking
Now what you
sick.
do is go pick up their gun.
Yeah, now you're
Right.
you run over there and you grab their
Right.
6-shooter.
Right.
Can I-
You do have to make sure it's the right kind though.
All right.
Crazy.
Dead. Actually, yeah, dead. All right, 1, 2. Yeah, not. This thing just lumbers at whatever just shot at it, and so
What's up?
yeah,
Oh.
we'll take a swipe at you. Yeah, takes a swipe. I'm speechless. Takes a swipe at you and misses badly, and so badly it loses its balance and falls prone.
Dear God.
I'd like to think that my hopped up self
Mhm.
just moving out of the way at the right time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Look down like you're in slow motion.
Right. All right. Frank, Thomas, you are up.
Okay. It's like easy to hit prone things, right?
It certainly isn't any more difficult to hit them with melee attacks.
I know
Although
shooting is
If
harder.
Right,
prone
shoot-
defender is caught in, it's on page 104. If a prone defender is caught in melee, his parry is reduced by 2 and must
Awesome.
subtract from all fighting rolls.
there you go.
Okay.
So
Uh,
It's actually
to
trying to remember how you get out of combat without getting smacked.
you mean me?
No, me.
Oh,
I'm standing next to that thing.
yeah. Well, I'm thinking that I might also be standing next to that thing in a moment. I think like yeah. I think that's I think that's the play. I really would love to do something to stop this lady from like getting away, but
Mhm.
I don't like the idea of this thing like flying, getting behind us. Cool. Doc's in danger. I know what to do. I'm gonna run up to this thing, And yeah, I just started like kicking it. I just start kicking it as it's
Yeah.
on the ground, trying to break some of this mud apart.
Yeah, let's see it.
Get it.
Oh, I don't.
Ooh.
I don't get it.
You go to kick at it and
no.
slip
Oh.
on some of the muddy ground, and you're now prone.
From that tracks.
We mud wrestling now, boys.
Oh my god. Okay, well, that's that.
All right, let me. Yeah, I think given the situation, that is the play. Yeah, nobody can see what it is that Alberta is doing. Let me check on a rule here real quick. That doesn't feel right. Yeah, I think we're gonna keep this simple. She pops up, makes another fist and pulls rocks sort of float up from the ground and into her hand, and she launches them at you, Franklin. Just wide, and ducks back under the cart. Yeah, our friend here is none too pleased with getting shot. I was going to take aim at you, also, Franklin.
It hurts. If I go.
All right. Yeah, so lodges in your abdomen, and at this point, as is unfortunately, no new circumstance for you, blood starts pouring out of your abdomen.
Okay.
Do you want to spend a penny to try and soak that wound?
No.
Okay, excellent. Friendly, you
Crazy.
are up.
Yeah, I'm just going to get off the cart and try to run. I don't think I'm doing anything else
Okay.
just yet. So we'll see how far I can go. Okay, so 1, 2. I can get another 7. And that's my turn.
All right. Here we go. Next round.
I think I have a
Who
joke.
who was that? Who was that?
I
Two
believe
of
that
them.
was the Glom.
The
You
Glom
son of a
and
bitch.
Albert. No, Alberta's
No,
a Jack. Okay.
Jack.
Yeah.
The
I knew
Glom.
that Glom was trouble.
Excellent. Is this the last round for your one of your buffs, friendly?
I do believe this is the last round for deflection.
Gotcha.
It's
Okay.
currently range deflection, but on top of that is a shroud, so it will matter
Okay.
because there's a
Gotcha.
-1 to hit. We're sort of both a
Right.
little bit hazy at the moment.
Gotcha.
How many rounds did we spend in the chase?
I believe it
boy.
was
It's
3.
like 2 or 3. I think
Yeah.
3.
I think it
I
was
think
3.
the third one was when
Yeah.
we got him.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna reload since I'm down towards the bottom anyway, because
Yeah, go
now
for
my
it.
like a bunch of icons are also broken.
Awesome.
Name is private, and I must log into access.
Yeah, this Glom is going to stand up and
You don't want to stay down here in the dirt with me?
as it does, many of its hands reach down to try, and those that are lowest to the ground try and reach down to pummel you, Thomas.
Yeah, that sounds fair.
Yeah, all right. Let me just double check something here. So, yeah. So,
Adam.
yeah.
Oh, never mind.
Do you need to get kicked?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. I was about to ask you to do that, and then I apparently dropped out.
Okay. Yeah, you feel multiple fists beating on you, Thomas, but none of them so hard as that it causes any significant problem for you.
Hell yeah.
It is now your turn.
Excellent. As it's getting closer to pummel in towards me, put up a boot and give it a big shove back to gain some space, and I will stand up. That costs 2 inches of movement, so that'll be like my bonus. So if I need to run, which I don't think I do, if by some miracle I put this creature down, then I'd have to run and do that bonus. No, I wouldn't run. If for some reason I do take the thing down, then I'm gonna move closer to the other enemies, but I won't run because that obviously will affect whatever I'm doing
Gotcha.
now. Yeah. Okay. Excellent. I start grabbing arms, like I kick him to get him all, off balance, and then grab a few of these clay arms and torsos to pull him back in and just start smashing one after another to see if I can break this thing apart. Okay. Come here, you.
Oh boy.
Yeah, come
Get
here,
him!
you.
Yeah.
Get him!
Hell yeah. Think I break a few apart.
Yeah. Rip 2 arms and 1 head off of this thing.
Hell yeah. Try to get one of the lower legs. You son of a bitch, you almost got me bad. I have bennies. I'm gonna re-roll.
Yeah.
Re-roll with Benny.
There we go. Yeah.
Okay, we like that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Couple more faces smashed in.
Yeah, you Yeah, rip a couple more arms off, one more head off. This thing's looking almost like the size and shape of just a regular person at this point.
I got you now. That's me.
Great. Let me. Where am I? Okay. This is what I'm going to do here. This time, Alberta does not stand up, so no one can really. You can see her moving around a little bit, Franklin, but you can't really tell what she is doing. I've got Benny's too, so I'm going to re-roll that. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. At that, Thomas, the glom that was in front of you just sort of returns to a cloud of dust.
Got him.
And reappears, or actually doesn't reappear, but a new one is formed right here in front of Franklin. And it's going to take a swipe at him.
That's cool. That's cool.
What? Yeah, it tags you, hits you right where that gunshot wound is, and it starts bleeding more seriously.
All right, I'm just going to Benny to suck this.
Yeah, let's see it.
All right, 5.
Yeah, well done.
Huge.
That's her turn. Yeah, you're a real problem, Franklin. You just unloaded that revolver and did serious damage. Our friend is going to take another shot at you with his sawed-off lever-action rifle. That's going to do some damage, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, that's a real problem, Franklin.
Oh.
Do you have any bennies?
I do. Oh.
All right.
Holy.
Hey,
The
nice.
streak keeps going.
Yeah. God damn.
I got to
Man
take
can
the hard to
take
kill edge at one point.
Yeah. You can take a bullet hole.
No, you really don't. It seems like you've got it already. It is your turn to act, my friend.
Oh shit! Is that? Do we still have numb? Is that still going?
It is indeed.
Oh no, deflection ends at the end of this turn.
Deflection will end, unless I boost it some more. Numb
Yeah.
has another 1, 2 after
Okay.
this.
All right. All right. I am. Let me see. Let me read how this works. Sorry, ah. 5, 6. Nice. Okay. Let's see what it's saying. I'm just okay. I'm going to fan the hammer again,
Well,
and
you
I'm
only have
gonna.
one bullet.
No, I have 2 bullets.
How do you have 2 bullets? You fanned the hammer last time, and you used a
only-
multi-action.
Fired
I only
5
used.
shots though, because in the
Oh, okay. Yeah. All
one
right.
died on
That.
the
Yeah.
second shot.
Yeah. Great.
All right. With a fan the hammer at the gunslinger, and for my second action, I am going to try and stab it with my ghost steel knife. Yeah. So I'm going to do 2 shots of gunslinger and then try to stab this glom guy monster thingy.
Okay. I think you currently don't have a multi-action penalty. Is that correct, Abigail?
Correct.
Okay. So it may make more sense for you to just take 2 shots since you've only got 2 bullets, right? Take 2 actions, taking 2 shots, and then a third action stabbing the glom, because all of those would be multi-action penalties that you don't suffer, right?
Well, it's
Okay.
As
reduced
opposed,
by 2, so at 3 actions, it would be a -2 to all of those.
right. So it would be a -2, as opposed to if you fan the hammer, that's a -4 on those 2 shots.
It's my 4 on those 2 shots. And then a straight roll with my fighter. Oh, with my
Right.
ghost steel knife. Right?
Right. Your choices are a -4 on the 2 shots and a straight roll with your ghost steel knife, or a -2 on all 3 of them.
You know what? I think I'm just going to take the -4 for both shots and
Gotcha.
then do the.
Go for it. Yeah. Are you right-handed or left-handed?
I am. I'm right-handed. I'm right-handed.
Yeah. Slamming that left hand down on the hammer of this revolver so you can shoot those 2 shots as quickly as possible. Let's see them.
Oh,
Ooh.
-4. That's cool with me.
Yeah. Feeling it a little bit on the first shot. Both just really bad rolls. It's whatever. Yeah.
People gotta come here, try with my left hand, try to stab this guy.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. You'll be at
Yeah.
-2 for an offhand attack, right? You stabbing with your offhand, and
Okay.
because you were shooting at the gunman, right? Right then.
Yeah. I was shooting at the gunman.
Yeah. So you become vulnerable the instant you do that because this guy is like in melee with you. So you are vulnerable from the first shot.
Okay.
Just so you know, like you are in danger from doing this risky maneuver.
I'm in danger because this guy's right in front of me anyway. And
Yeah.
the guy's already shooting at me.
Yeah.
Okay. Items, action. I'm just gonna put the -2 from the 2 actions on there. Two actions, wounded and fatigue. Lower 3. Okay.
All
Yeah, I
right.
think
Anything else for you, Franklin?
that's it. That's it for me.
Yeah. I feel like Franklin, who has taken a beating this fight, is miraculously still up and fighting, but this is the first time we've seen any sort of wavering, right, in Franklin's abilities during this particular encounter. Friendly.
Okay, gonna run some more and then cast relief on Franklin Saint. Or words of comfort. Because you are currently shaken, right?
Shaken, vulnerable, wounded.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
shouldn't
I'm
be
gonna.
shaken if you just took your action, though.
Hmm.
You would have gotten a test at the start of your turn to unshake.
Oh, man. I didn't see that pop up. Yeah.
Well, if you were shaken,
Yes. Well, I guess I just get rid of it then, man.
Well,
Or do I just roll it bigger? Yeah.
right. I mean, yeah, you can. Why don't you roll that spirit check?
Oh, spirit. Roll it
Right.
bigger.
I believe shaken's a spirit check.
Correct.
yeah.
All right. Yeah. So that would have succeeded. I will remove shaken from you.
Okay. So you are vulnerable though, right?
Yes, I am. Well,
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and try to remove that then. Either way, same spell. Okay. Yeah. I will remove vulnerable.
okay.
Excellent.
As I'm just running up, shouting. I got my shield raised up. Yep.
I forgot you have the shit.
Yeah, I got my my shield from Thomas. And deflection will fall off for me and Thomas.
Okay.
Or I guess it will in a second, but
Abigail. Also, just out of
Alrighty.
curiosity, did reloading fix any of the problems?
Yeah, it
Okay.
fixed all of them.
Excellent.
I don't like that there is a lot of stuff going on around Franklin. My plan is to move up to next to the coach. I want to be able to look in,
Mhm.
and then I will take shots at my gunslinger friend. I am not
Okay.
about to. Actually, how many power points do I have left? That's a good question. No, I will sling the shotgun and I will take 2 shots of grody goo, one at the gunslinger and one at the pile. I'm using bolt twice.
Gotcha.
Starting with the gunslinger. I will spend the extra power point to up the damage by a d6. Somewhere in here. I'm sorry, it's actually 2 extra power points. No multi-action penalty because of my drugs. So this should
Because
be 4d6
drugs.
damage.
Those drugs.
Shout out drugs,
Yo,
everybody.
Oh boy.
big gimpy.
gimpy.
Yeah, I mean, bleeding from the cheek, focused on Franklin, who almost ended her, trying to peek around this glom that appeared in front of her. Didn't even see you on the flank, Abigail, and just end her.
Let me double check the cost of bolt. Okay. Then the second one, I'm doing the same thing, spending the extra 2 power points for another die of damage.
Mhm.
We are trying to end this as fast as we can.
Oh boy.
Yes, please. Yes. Raise damage. Raise. Ooh, it's bad. I'm gonna Benny that.
Okay.
I don't like that at all.
Oh my God, there's so many dice on my screen. I can't tell what's happening.
It goes from 9 to 17. I will
Yo.
take it.
Oh,
Get out of there, Franklin. And that's my turn.
all right.
Try.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah. I mean, I'm going last. That's what happened.
right. This gimpy extract just melts a hole in the middle of this thing.
Ew.
Gross. As no action, I will spend a Benny to regain 5 power points.
Okay. Here
Down to
we go.
one. Might need to heal. Might need to heal Franklin in a minute.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I like
boy.
this. I like the stack of these cards.
Yeah.
I don't. I'm after Alberta.
Yeah.
It is shaken. You can't just walk away without getting hit.
Oh, okay.
Although, as we have seen before, Adam could spend a Benny to Unshaken to smack you. That is a thing that can happen.
At
'cause you can
instant
spend that at
speed.
any time. Yep.
You don't want to do that, right, man?
Fuck around and find out. That's what I have to say.
Look, make him spend the Benny.
Yeah.
You're already on death. Like, roll the dice, man.
You're already on death's door. What do you got
No,
to
that's
lose?
right. You're so right.
Yeah.
As he's the farthest one away from everything. You know what? I will make you spend that Benny. I'm gonna run down.
All right.
Doesn't
Do
have
me,
such
to.
a guy.
He can just let you walk away. I'm just saying it's a thing he can
Right.
do. It is not.
do me a favor
necessarily-
before you move, Franklin. Like, I am sort of torn here, right? This thing isn't bright and is now melting from the middle out, and is both a little confused about that, but is also so dumb that I don't know that it cares about it all that much. So any die you want, odds it lets you walk away, even, I'm going to spend that Benny, and it's going to take a swipe at you.
Watch this D12.
All right, I'm going to take a swipe at you as you try and walk away. Let me spend that Benny. There we go. Oops. Let me.
Fucking donkey punches me on the way out.
Yeah, it claws at your side as you brush past it, and you are just able to escape its grasp as you are free.
Okay, I wasn't expecting that. I, I can see Alberta, right? I'm here with her.
Mm-hmm.
Like fucking, like Michael Myers in Halloween, man. I'm just gonna go at her with this ghost steel knife. 3 attacks.
Each one will be at
Oh,
-2 because normally it'd be -4, reduced by 2 for the
and actually, before you
hurry.
do that, let me put this officially on her. There we go.
Also, remember you're rolling fighting, not athletics.
Mm-hmm.
If you're trying to stab repeatedly, you only
Yeah, it
roll
says
athletics.
item actions fighting. That's what I'm clicking.
Yep, that's perfect.
Yeah. All right.
Get her.
Oh,
Okay.
you get lucky this one, guy.
Oh my God, your wounds. Holy
It's all
shit.
the wounds.
Holy
Yeah.
shit,
Yeah, it's all the
Franklin.
wounds.
Get-
Yeah, man.
You're ignoring at least one of them.
When you're wounded, man, it fucks.
I didn't think you'd go running in if you were that hurt.
He was
Yeah,
using
no,
the
Franklin.
speed.
The
Yo, a
what?
1 is a check mark.
Huh.
Yeah. I'm not sure why that is, but let me see what it says the target number is here.
It
-3
should be
plus
her parry
1,
score.
-2.
Well, it's her parry. It should be her parry score -2 because she's prone,
Oh, okay. Yeah,
right? And
I don't know where parry score is, but that would explain it.
Well, and no, I mean that works because of the previous injuries. So let's roll that damage.
Oh my god.
You got one in.
I wasn't expecting that to work. For a gunslinger, I've been using this knife a lot to kill these people.
All right,
Look.
go for that third stab.
Good to
Let's
keep
see
a
it.
knife on you.
Yeah, let's see that
Okay.
roll.
Another one.
Yeah, that is not going to do it. Hold on. Wait, how much is that? Oh yeah, no, that'll do. All right. I will spend one of my bennies to see if I can. So that I cannot. She's in deep, deep trouble. All right, friendly.
Okay. I'm going to move and then cast Holy Symbol. I'm gonna have to throw a little bit of extra power points to try and make it a medium blast template. Noise.
Yeah, it looks like that'll do. Hit that MBT and lay it down.
Okay.
Yeah, gonna get between me and Abby. Between Abby and Glom.
And the glom.
And that's the template as I raise my glove up in the air. And that's my turn.
All right.
Like, I know Thomas is just gonna come put it down, but just in case.
I mean, I might trip again.
Thomas, go for it.
Okay. I charge inward and try to put my hands in the hole that's melting in it and just pull this thing in half.
Yeah, love it. Oh boy.
Oh my
And
god.
we like that. Casual. Okay, casual 21.
Yeah, you want to
Yep,
describe what
that's
it looks
what I
like as
figured.
you rip this thing apart?
Yeah, just exactly that. Just one hand on either side, and then just just pushing outward as the cracks begin appearing in the clay, and then just popping the two pieces. There's a cloud of dust as thuds of mud hit the ground, and then just turn to friendly, and then give him a thumbs up.
Well, good job.
All right. Super cool. So yeah, let's see what's going on here. Who's turn? Oh, excellent. Alberta. Let's come on.
It's asking me if I want to remove the boost trait riding. Is that
Yeah,
going away?
that is going away. I'm
Okay,
not
cool.
going to spend to refresh
Okay.
that. Oh no, my turn's not done yet.
Alberta in deep fucking trouble, not in great shape under this cart, is going to stand up at the edge of the cart, but also is going to try this. Yeah, as she stands up, and in her fist is a clump of dirt that she raises over her head, and as it drops down, she summons another one of her friends, as has been her way.
Good
And
strategy.
yeah, it is going to take a swipe at you, Franklin.
Mhm.
So as it apparates in front of you and grabs you or claws at your neck and does just enough to knock the wind out of you, and you are shaken. And let me remove this from her as we move on to Abigail.
All right, having fired 2 shots out of her pistol, she'll crack it open and load in 2 different shades of green. Look over at Frendel, make a gesture towards Franklin. I'm gonna do my part. Gonna need your help, especially if I got these backwards. And
Oh,
can
God.
I see?
Okay. Yeah.
That's scary as shit.
Can I see Alberta from where I am? Can I see her?
Oh, you
This is the
certainly
shit I'm talking about, man. We gotta get
yeah,
different color today.
Yeah, you certainly can now. This is not a covered wagon. This is the back of this wagon is open, and so now that she's standing, all of you can see her.
Okay. In that case, I will fire the lighter green into her. This is a gimpy bolt. Hold on.
Right, you said the darker green, right? You want to fire the darker green at Alberta.
Double check here. Healing is 3, so okay. I'll have enough to do both of these things. Starting with a bolt into her. I'm spending the extra 2 power points for the extra die of damage.
Yeah.
Get her.
Oh God! I thought that slid on 2
Yeah.
1s for a
Yeah.
while. I was a
That
little
hung there
scared.
for a sec.
You actually mix it up.
Yeah, let's see that plus damage. Oh boy, here we go.
That's 19.
All right, why don't you describe for everyone what happens as you end Alberta Belle?
She's got the hand that is like clumped, holding that clump of dirt of this thing that she just summoned to beat on Franklin. And I think that is where Abigail is aiming, is just splash. Like, there is a moment where she's just looking down and like hasn't quite registered the amount of pain that is suddenly in that hand. Like, she is holding an entire colony of fire ants. And there is just a moment where the hand comes open, the dirt drops, and then she drops to the ground.
Awesome.
And then my second action, I will walk up. Oh, looks like I got these right, and I will shoot Franklin with the lighter green. I'm sorry, with the darker green. I already fired the light green.
He doesn't know. Abigail really doesn't know.
I started screaming.
There's a brief moment where Abigail is just like very confidently looking down and then just still moving like lightning fast. Thinks about it a minute, cracks open the gun, closes it back up, and shoots Franklin.
Oh,
Hey,
Yeah, nice.
that's 2 wounds worth of healing.
oh, that feels a lot better.
There's just that moment where Franklin is, oh, okay.
Well, excellent. Anything else for you?
Nope, that's my whole turn.
Very effective turn. This glom reaches out to take a swing at Franklin. And as it does, and Alberta realizes that this hand is covered in fire ants, and she succumbs to all of the wounds that she has suffered, this thing fades back into just a cloud of dirt that falls harmlessly to the ground. And that is where we will end combat.
Heck yeah.
Well done, crew.
Man. The hurry up juice is not cheap. That is 5 power points for every time I use that, which is a quarter of my total.
Yikes.
But man, does
Yeah.
that just. Also, it
Oh.
immediately fades from Franklin because I do not have the power points to renew it. I am at 0 power points.
Yeah, speaking of, I'm cracking one of my bennies for 5 power points. Saying a quick prayer.
Everything feels very sore, like a hard work.
Okay, while I'm still moving very, very quickly, does anybody hurt? Does anybody need?
Nope. I'm
Nope,
good.
that's the weird science bag. Where's the doctor bag?
I'm still hurt.
Yeah, you're kind of vibrating.
Oh, if only, if only.
There's been a lot of bullets in me within the last 24 hours.
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
Not good.
Mm-hmm. Ready to go fight a
Oh.
big flesh monster?
Why?
Because we gotta.
You're so right. We have to.
Unfinished business.
I don't know. I feel like I've finished a lot of my business.
I mean, yeah, you
Just-
you did. You finished a good bit of business here.
Get some bullets in your gun. I will also load 2 more rounds into my.
I will,
gun.
can you unjam my gun?
I can try. I mean, I can try on the way back. Are we going? Are we taking a minute? Are we going like right now?
I don't know.
Well, we should get back as soon as we can. Who knows if that thing's even still there or where it might have gone. Is there rope on this carriage or on these persons to tie this incapacitated person up?
Let me see what these people are carrying. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I'd like to disarm them of weaponry,
Great.
knives and the like, and bind their ankles and bind their wrists.
Great. I am going to leave it to you to remind me that this individual, this bound individual, is with you. As I don't know that I'm going to be dragging. Well, I may be dragging the cart around, so I'll just put him on a cart. We'll throw him back here. All right. So what's next?
While we still have time, I think it's only 10 minutes to heal somebody within the hour. Before we get in the cart, before we go anywhere, I will have Franklin lay down in the back of this wagon.
Yeah, you can make a
and I will
healing
do
roll.
some stitching. Oh, okay. I will re-roll that. I will. Oh, actually, I was going to say I will not use a Benny to do that. However, I will use one
You
of the
got the-
charges of my doctor bag.
Yeah.
Cool.
So my doctor's bag. Let me make a note in here. Somewhere. Is ammunition. No, that's not it. Add empty effect.
Okay, so we're going back right now, or I mean, I could start praying to get ready, but
Do you need to, or can we be moving?
I mean, if I'm not gonna be able to help you drive, but from the inside, I guess I could. I just need to be able to like close my eyes and not do anything else.
Hmm. Well, I was actually thinking might be good to load what equipment all these folk carry and maybe toss Berta in with this other person here. And you take the other cart and I drive this one.
I think that's very, very a good idea. Is anybody, Thomas, Frendel, are either of you injured? Do I need
Nope.
to do some repairs?
Surprisingly unscathed.
Okay.
It is-
I mean, do we need this cart here?
No, but
Free cart. Why not?
if we want to question this living person, then we're going to need them. They're not going to fit in ours.
Free cart and horses, and then we can return Sister Winter's automatic
Okay.
cart.
That's true. It might end up that way. Worst case is we, let the horses off and just leave it roadside somewhere.
Okay, then Abby, you're with me.
Yeah, of course.
Hey, before we like return this car, we got to fix it.
What did you?
Yeah, one
what-
thing at a time, though.
What happened? What did you do?
No, it got fucked up in the
It
chase.
got all
Remember?
the shit.
Yeah, Sister Winter's gonna be right pissed. We do gotta fix it, but we
Ah,
gotta get
yeah,
to
well,
town for that.
Okay, honestly, we could just take pieces off of this cart and put it on that one.
Well, you do, but that's
Well, just to
future
be
us's
clear,
problem.
right? this is a wagon.
Yeah,
Yep.
not a cart.
This
It's
this
flat.
is a
It's a
stagecoach.
flatbed.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
Uh-huh.
And this is a stagecoach that
Mhm.
doesn't require horses. So I hear you,
Well,
friendly.
Cosmetic. I'm talking cosmetic. We just
Yeah.
Yeah, he's talking.
just
Yeah, he's
rip-
talking.
just
Put some
rip-
toothpaste in the
yeah,
hole
just
in the drywall.
Rip some
He-
wood
right.
off there,
Yeah.
bang it in there with some nails. All good.
All
He's
good.
talking Fast Times at Ridgemont High. My dad's got an awesome set of tools. I can fix it.
Yeah. Okay, so we want to take the time for you to get points back.
I mean, I don't think so. Are we just gonna go? Abby needs points more than me, probably.
I mean, whether we give you guys the hour to gain points back is up to you all, because you need them. I don't need them. Franklin seems fine. He's got bullets, The hour is not going to make or break what we're doing, We already don't know what's happening over there, so if you need the hour, just take that. It's warlock time, right? If you need the short rest, just say it.
I would love to take an hour.
Cool. We take the hour. We spend the time gathering supplies and scavenging from these folk.
Yeah. I mean, part of the hour can be travel as well. Like it specifically calls out that you can rest while riding a horse as long as the horse is not like restless and actively pulling against you.
Hmm.
Hero can rest while
Right.
riding a horse, for example, unless the animal is restless, the road is
about-
terribly bumpy, traffic frequently requires concentration, etc. So as long as we're doing air quotes regular end quotes travel, we should like some of that hour can also be in travel.
I
Alright.
suppose.
I mean, I don't know how far I assume we're not that far since we did a chase to get to this point, not like a hour-long chase. So I assume only like we're not doing the entire hour as travel because we'll be back at the body monster by then.
Yeah. Well, it's all wishy-washy, when it comes to that kind of thing anyway. So, okay. So you need the time. Friendly, you're saying you're fine without it. So you're still good to be driving and all
Yeah.
that. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Then I still think we take, I don't know if it takes longer than the 10 minutes to scavenge from these folks, from like the healing of Franklin, right? But we spend, however long it takes to clear these people's pockets, gather their ammo, their weaponry, so we can try to, hawk it. And then we head back, try to find that kaiju.
Let me do this. Okay. I believe if you look at the wagons sheet and click on the cargo tab, I've loaded all of the cargo from the various people into. Let me see if Alberta wants to.
You're talking about in the surprise wagon? Because we don't have access to that one.
Oh, yeah, you wouldn't have access to that one. Let me figure out how to do that real quick.
You might be able to drag it from that cart just into Sister Winters, though.
Yeah, but I don't think I can do it individually. What I can do is if you double click on the cart now, do you have access to it on the wagon?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so if you click on the cargo tab, that's everything that's recovered.
Ooh. The Adventures of Doc Holliday. That's like a special thing, right? Wasn't that
Don't
person
know.
wasn't they doing like magic or some shit with it?
Cornelius is the one.
Yeah, I mean, Cornelius is the only one who knows.
Cool.
Yeah. All right.
I think for the loose horse, during our time of scavenging, right? I'll just take off all their, saddle gear. Right? I'll just like smack on the ass, like be free.
Okay. Yeah, that horse goes on to live its best life. That horse is the true winner of the campaign. Congratulations, horse. All right. Yeah, the hour passes without issue. I'll remind people, right? We've got the golden hour to make healing rolls, right? Anybody else want to try a healing roll on Franklin?
I healed 2 and then healed 1. Are you still hurt after that, Franklin?
No, I should be.
Oh, wait. Oh, you just didn't remove that last wound. Okay. Sorry. I
Yeah, I've
removed
been
it for you, Franklin.
patient
Gotcha.
this whole time.
Gotcha. No worries.
Yeah, make sure you take off your shaken too. That way that doesn't get you.
Yeah, I'll take that off.
And you think you're shaken when you're not.
There you go. Great. So I will let me ask this question to the group. Do we want to, given that the hour goes by, everyone's healed up, you recover some PowerPoints, do you want to spend more time recovering PowerPoints? Do you want to head out? Is the idea or what's the idea when you get there? And do we want to do that now, or do we want to take a break now and deal with that when we come back?
PowerPoints is the whoever needs it. That's your
Right.
guys' decision, as far as I'm
I
concerned.
mean, it depends on how much we're gonna, because I'm gonna be gone the next 2 weeks. It depends on how much we're getting done tonight. But I think Abby definitely needs it.
Yeah, the 1 hour is
Abby's
enough for me to get into a fight. Like I still
be
have a
able to do
penny I
one
can
thing.
spend. Nah, I mean Bolt is pretty cheap.
Yeah. Spare that time repairing my other pistol, but
Yeah, I mean if we're not moving, then I can take some time to help you with those repairs, or like I just have to not be doing something super trying. You know.
Well, I really appreciate that. I rolled a critical failure.
What are you doing over there, Franklin? Franklin?
Don't worry, I got good.
Franklin, I don't think you need to use a hammer on your gun, Franklin.
Well, then how you get the bullet?
Hammers it. It fires the bullet off into the distance.
Do I like blow it out? Do I
All right. Here's why don't we do this? Let's take our break now, and well, first, do you want to make a repair roll to see if you can help fix Franklin's gun?
Sure. Repair. Oh my gosh, what is? I don't think my weird science bag gives me a reroll on this, so I would have to. No, toolkit allows me to ignore up to 4 points of penalties. That does not give me a reroll. I will spend a penny. I will spend my last penny.
Whoa.
Let's get this thing fixed. There we go.
Excellent. Your gun is repaired.
Why is it saying
Thank
target number 5?
Don't know. Sometimes the target number is just weird.
Yeah, but I mean, it shouldn't know anything.
Yeah. Sometimes it's just not 4. You know.
There we go.
Perfect. Great. Yeah, let's say we take our break now and we can spend some of this time to figure out what it is you guys would like to do next. You're going to take, sounds like you're taking another hour. So, Abigail and Friendly, you can recover, I guess, another 5 power points.
Wait, are we taking 2 hours?
You guys have to decide. You're the ones with
I
PowerPoints.
was
You
fine
have
with
to
taking
choose.
1 hour. That's why I was asking.
Okay, gotcha.
You have to choose.
Right. I misunderstood, right? So you're taking 1 hour. Is that correct?
That's what I thought. Yes.
Okay. Fantastic. Right. So we will come back in 10 minutes. We'll say 10:42 and figure out what we are going to do next.
Cool.
Excellent. Rest has been taken, gun repaired, cart loaded up with an unconscious body, a dead body, and lots of gear. If you would like to be in different carts, by all means, you may do so. I just moved you around so that it was easier for me to group the individuals that I needed to.
Works fine.
Excellent. What is the plan, team?
Ride back to Blood Gulch and see what's happening. If the kaiju's there, maybe if it's there, we decide how we might attempt to engage with it. If not, maybe track it.
We
But
start tracking it. Yeah.
yeah, head back and see what's happening.
Okay. You'll be able to tell pretty quickly as you get back. It's a big individual, right? That it is still there. So what's the objective when as you're approaching and you can see this thing tower? I mean, you can see this thing from pretty far out. It's big.
Does it look like it's still in that, little
It does.
waterfall area? Okay. Because I'm very curious if it has it didn't. Did it move last time?
It did. It took like
It
a
did move.
step towards the cliff.
Okay. Was
And
it
threw pieces of itself at us.
Yeah. Was it waist down in the water? Because I think the art showed that. But is it on 2 feet? Do we see it has the ability to
It was about
really
waist down in
ambulate?
the water.
Okay. So maybe there's feet or some way for it to ambulate of some kind. Getting up close sounds dangerous, but do you guys want to just shoot at it from afar and then deal with it when it gets close to us?
Yeah, that's my favorite plan.
Sure.
That's right. That's pretty good. So, do we want to try to get up on one of the ridges,
To
if
be clear,
possible?
if we're doing that, we're dropping the second cart at a ways away where we know where to find it, and then we're all loading up on one cart. I'm not doing a chase where I'm piloting a cart. Just no fucking way.
You have riding. It's fine.
Yeah, not gonna do it.
Why don't we do this, right? Yeah, I'm going to move you to that map and I'll describe sort of what you see as you're pulling up, right? And then you can start making some decisions about what to do next. How does that sound, everybody?
Yeah, I think, right, if it's the idea of we do see that it's there, right? I think the idea of leaving this extra cart behind is fine. I would like to state for the record to adjust the ties on our unconscious person and make sure they're I'd like to just use something if possible, either a tear of clothing or something to I want to undo their binds from hands in the front to hands in the back and then hog tie, right? Connect the ankles and the feet. Yeah. I don't want them hopping up and then riding away.
Right. All 3 of the cow hands had rope and lariats on them. So there's more than enough rope to tie this individual however you would like and to whatever you would like.
Cool.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah. All right. They're bound up and not going to steal our stuff if they wake up.
So if everyone could just confirm for me that you can sort of see what's going on here.
And see.
Okay.
Top left corner, giant monster in the explosion, some smaller monsters, and some dead people.
Yeah. So you don't. I'll describe what you see as you're pulling up. The first thing you see is Big Ugly here, right? And it is significantly larger than you remember it from we'll call it 2 hours ago. It probably, let's see, it looked
absorbed some of those bodies that we left behind.
Our it looks sort of like that. Now it's looking like this. And as you get closer, Abigail's supposition seems pretty reasonable, as there are a lot less corpses laying around than there used to be, right? In addition, there's it's thrown an additional chunk of its body out sort of into the field, and it has absorbed a body or two.
I think obviously being up top and shooting at it for those who want to shoot is good, but it's gonna throw people at you/us no matter what. Ed, do you still want to try to get down there and see if there's unexploded explosives?
Do I want to? Not particularly. Do I think that that is a thing that would be useful for us? Yeah, I think
Would be useful. I mean, I will go down there with you.
Hey,
I think anything we do is dangerous. You know.
oh yeah, I agree. I mean, this thing is pretty big. I would not be shocked if it fucking Princess Mononoke slurps its way up the fucking cliff.
Yeah, I think that like being here
over bodies.
Yeah, I think being up high is an illusion of safety. I think anywhere we are in risk of it. If it's that big, then getting up on the cliff might not be that hard for it. Do we want to stay up top where we are? I was actually thinking, like down here near the mouth of where Alberta was in the beginning.
I'm going to press pause on this deliberation for a second just to explain a couple more things. One is that in terms of your relative position, where you are is just so you can see what's going on the map.
We could see it from like
you're probably a lot farther away. I mean,
feet
you
away.
do need to be close enough to see that there are also corpses on the ground that it is slurped up, right? And that so you can't be 10 football fields away, because those things would be microscopic, but you're also not right on top of it like you sort of are now.
Is the idea that as we are approaching this scenario, tactically we could say we want to be someplace on the map. And
correct.
Then we can
you're right. You have that opportunity, right? In addition, right, as you are approaching, you see something else occurring, right? You can see that we'll just say you can see there are these corpses over here that were bludgeoned against the rock by the explosion, right? And you can see Big Ugly here is reaching for them. Its maw can reach out to about here from where it's currently situated, right? So obviously it can't reach them. It tries to get out of the water, right? And as it rises, it appears as if there is a full body, but there's just too much of it, and it's the buoyancy of the water that is sort of keeping it from collapsing in on itself. And so it can't actually get up on the land. As it tries to, bodies start falling off of it and back into the water, and it is sort of reabsorbing those.
Okay.
Well, I'm good for playing dynamite to see if there is any unexploded. We don't know. It would at least give us that information potentially. And I can shoot a gun at it. But obviously I'm better in melee, even if this thing is gonna thrash me.
Does plan dynamite mean stealth or what?
I don't think we're gonna stealth if there's these enemies on the bottom as well. Like I mean, maybe we could stealth. I mean, that is possible. We could attempt a stealth. It would be very difficult, I believe.
Here's what I would like at this point. If everyone could make me, God, I really hate to call it common knowledge. Let's just call it either a straight smarts roll, because this is not common knowledge, but it is smarts. Actually, scratch that. A notice roll, a weird science roll, or an occult roll, whichever of those you.
A notice roll. No, I didn't notice anything.
Okay, yeah.
I noticed something.
Let's work backwards here. Thomas, what you noticed is that when you punch these things hard enough, bits of them fall off, and if enough bits fall off, it dies.
Yeah. All I need to notice.
Right. Yeah. Abigail, Friendly, and Franklin, as the conversation goes on about what to do and how to do it, you recognize that a little bit more than Thomas just hit it until it falls apart. It's, oh, well, if these things are a conglomeration of dead bodies, right, then it clearly makes sense, right, that it's going to have some sort of resiliency based on the bodies that it's a conglomerate of, right? Franklin, you spent plenty of time up close with one of these things, unfortunately. And you further reckon that if the things that you fought, right, however tough they were, right, if this thing is 5 times, 6 times, 7 times bigger, it stands to reason it can probably sustain 5 times, 6 times, 7 times as much damage.
Oh,
So it's just a fucking slog. But fighting it and basically picking off biomass is useful because it's already having problems not having enough biomass to get up and moving.
yeah. I'm, let's see. Can't really move all that much. It can throw itself apart. I kind of want to like circle it, I guess you can say, right? So we
You
just
want
go
to circle it?
yeah, basically just go around it as much as possible.
That or get in the cart we borrowed and just gun it straight in as far as we can.
You want to run the cart, just run it up the middle? That's what you're saying?
I mean,
You want to run it down bit?
it's an idea. It's not my favorite idea, but it is a path we could take.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that is true. That is true. We could do that. What about if it's eating bodies, getting down, right? We'll call this the valley, right? Getting down into the valley and like pulling these bodies away, which will obviously grab attention from the smaller ones, right? Which we'll have to deal with anyway. Maybe that makes a distraction if anybody does want to try to stealth in and see if, anybody wants to stealth in to do something. If we want to try to make an approach in that manner, any kind of distraction, would be useful, of course. And obviously, wants these bodies, so depriving it of it would be nice. And we got to deal with these things at some point anyway.
Yeah, I do agree. Probably, like people can position how they want, but we have to have some kind of strike force that just goes past the two that are near it, right, and just goes to fight it
Yeah,
while
I
somebody
feel.
peels off.
Yeah, I feel like it will still be able to like move within the water, maybe,
Well, we
and then
know it has a ranged attack. It throws pieces of itself at people.
yeah. So I think even if you're like, hey, I'm gonna post up on the ridge and shoot at
It
it,
can still hit you.
it can still like put danger at you. And then like if you're there, let's say like Franklin, you want to be up top perched and shooting, and if we're all down here, then you're just like alone over
Mhm.
there, right? Um, so you'd have to consider that in terms of how you want to approach it. Um, do we want to try to all stay up top and try to shoot at it? Do we want to try to all be down the bottom, get some of these bodies, see what we can do from the valley area? Do we want to split our forces, some up top, some on the bottom?
My vote would be all together down at the bottom.
I like all
Because
together. We're stronger
Yep.
as a
Yep.
group.
Yep.
people
Yeah.
who need to stealth can peel off, people who need to stay can stay back, right? Like we don't have to death ball necessarily, but we'll do a lot better if we're all near-ish to each other down below.
Yeah.
Because then we won't have to spend theoretically, right, an entire turn to get to somebody else if shit goes bad.
Yeah.
We're consolidating where it can hurt us because it can just clog the area in front of us, but I still think we're better together as a
Yeah.
unit.
Yeah. I think I feel like it'll be able to move within the river, right? To get to us on land.
Very
I
possible.
I think dead center is like dead center near the rocks is like the safe zone from it
Mm-hmm.
and its physical reach, perhaps. Obviously we know it can throw stuff,
Yep.
anyway, but
Yeah.
um I like the idea of being close to each other down the valley. Obviously we know that there's like rocks here people can get, some cover behind if they don't want to be out in the open. Um
Yeah. I
and
I
Yeah.
agree that trying to position here, I think, is a solid strategy.
maybe
I,
like getting to there. Obviously we're gonna have to start low
Yeah.
and make our way in that direction.
I I do kind of still want to stay farther back though. 'Cause like, how far do you think this guy can throw it? Right.
I
That's
think he
the.
can hit us anywhere that's on this map.
Yeah, I believe so because he threw a guy pretty close and then we ran. I don't think we know for certain, but I think his
I
toss
would
is
just
far.
suspect he can.
Yeah, and even if he can't get it on us, these things will then move to us.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't have to be in with anybody up front. Frankly, you can certainly stay in the back and make use of your range.
Yeah.
I just don't. I don't think it's a good idea for you to be like on your own on the opposite side of the map. Because then
Yeah.
like nobody will be able to
Yeah,
help
you
you,
don't
and
have to
that's
run
Yeah.
in with us.
Yeah. That's basically what I'm planning on doing. Just kind of just giving our guys like suppressing fire, like
Yeah.
yeah,
um,
You got your
yeah,
rifle,
good,
right?
yeah. And if you need to get down, you can always spend time running, or we know that's like a climb check to go down, right? Athletics. So,
Abby, what's your PowerPoint situation like currently?
I have 5.
Okay, I have. Do you want a Benny to burn to turn into to make it 10?
I mean, I would like a Benny to have.
I mean, I could just give
I-
you a Benny to have, but I'd like you to turn it into a. But you don't have to. You can make your own. I was going to offer you a Benny anyway because again, going into this, I have 2, and it feels appropriate that as we're driving up, I would give you 1.
I'm fine with that. I
Okay,
appreciate that.
just
I
because
will
I
turn
know
it into PowerPoints if I am
that's fair. You do you.
desperate, but I'd like to
You
keep
do
it just
you.
to have.
hey, I also have this hyperthermic needle like bullet.
Oh
So
my goodness. Okay, hold on. I need to look through my gear because I got some, I guess potions is what you'd call 'em.
You got potion.
Oh no! Why did I give you that bullet?
We got potions.
Yeah, I remember.
Yo,
I
I'm
got
gonna
you.
use this lariat
that
noose, and I'm gonna.
that makes one of us that remembered.
I am not at 40
I'm gonna,
shotgun shells. I'm down to 38.
Yeah, find yourself a
gonna-
tree and string it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna wrangle this thing.
Going to get my Winchester.
You're gonna go full
You can do
Keiko
it.
Bill.
Yeah, I'm gonna wrangle this. I actually thought about starting at the cliff and just jumping on it.
I mean, you could.
Yeah,
You're like
I
the
don't know
best
if I
person to
would.
do
but
it.
you could.
I gotta get inside it.
I kind of think you'd be better off being our spearhead from down below, like just running from one to the next, trying to put them down as fast as you can as we like move as a group up there.
yeah, it's
Because any one of us could get fucking ripped up by these I don't know what to call them, other than body golems,
yeah,
Go
these
on.
little I like little golas, little
corpse
golems.
golems.
Yeah, I mean we're all in danger, you know.
Yeah.
Even I'll be messed up. I am for sure.
So is everybody down for the basically full frontal assault along the river down below?
Run it up mid. It sounds like I'm just gonna move my
I would
token
also
to give an
say
idea of like this is what we're talking about.
I would also say if we're deciding where to put our coach, I think I would definitely advocate for me and Abby leaving this coach behind to get on our main coach.
Yeah, that's
Like
that's
leaving
fine.
it a ways back, because I really don't want to feed horses to this thing. I don't think
Yeah.
it needs the biomatter.
I mean, I think leaving both coaches, right? Like,
That's valid. Yeah,
Right.
it cuts down on Sister Winter's ire with us, considering how fucked up.
Dude, I want it to absorb those horses so I can kick one of you at some point. Give you
Yeah,
a horse kick.
Yeah.
you like kick, but it's like it's doing a flick.
Yeah.
Right.
It
Flicking
eats
with
the
a horse
horse,
Right.
and then now it gains the lower legs of a horse
Yeah.
to move.
Well,
Yeah,
and talk about a callback from Community for those who have watched it. Talk about the real kick puncher. Punch with the power of kicks.
Okay. So we're talking about being down in this
Mhm.
area and heading in.
Mm-hmm.
Now I think I can make my focus like attacking these things.
Mhm.
It would be nice if we could like move these corpses away, but it sounded like Adam was even saying like these other ones are like eating them.
They are, yeah.
Yeah,
I think
so
they
I think
are
it's they
a
eat
big
them and then
problem.
go back to it, and then it gets bigger.
Yeah, they're its little feelers for the
Yeah.
moment, I think. So I do think there's going to be a mechanic where, like, you don't put them down, they grab a body, they get bigger.
Yeah, it'll be dangerous. This might be the last hurrah.
I mean, yeah, this is going to be really bad for us, but we got to do it. So
Yeah, but
Yeah.
we didn't take another hour to gain more PowerPoints. We just went in.
well, in theory, with another hour, it could be walking around.
It
and I
could be
think that would
twice as
be worth
big.
it.
Yeah, it could
Yeah, it
be
could
twice
be
as
way
big.
bigger.
It's
Yeah.
been an hour and it got this big.
Yeah.
Assuming it can keep trending in that direction, it's not good for us to wait longer.
Okay. Look, it's a plan, right? I'm good with it.
All right. Abigail, you joining everybody else?
Yep.
I assume. All right, let me drag you down there.
This is gonna be a fucking
Oh, yeah,
mess.
you can.
And if anybody has numb on them,
Sorry about
we're
that.
not.
She gets that.
Numb goes away.
Yeah, we're all. No one's
goes
numbed up,
away.
and nobody
No
has any
one's
buffs
numbed.
on them.
No one's numbed.
Okay.
Hold on. I gotta move my token. I can't move my token all of a sudden.
Can you move it now?
I sure can. I was trying to grab the wrong token to begin with.
Okay. Awesome.
I was trying to grab this dead body right here.
Yeah.
Also, are you investing into the hypothermic bullet?
Am I investing into the what?
The hypothermic bullet.
Hypodermic.
Hypothermic.
Do you have any potions that you can put in that injector bullet that Franklin has?
Oh, for you to shoot someone with. I don't have anything that would hurt them, and I don't know if we want to get shot. to deliver painkiller. Because that's basically what I have is painkiller.
Okay.
I do have. We've all seen this thing, right? Are we still making? Do we think we're going to be making fear checks against it? Because I
It's
do have some
possible.
liquid courage.
I think it is. Yeah, we don't know. It is
Okay, well,
possible.
you know what? I will chug a liquid courage, which means I have to make a bigger check.
Oh shit.
I have a +1 to resist fear.
I have a plus. I have a plus. Okay, I succeed.
You have a +1 to resist fear because you're a psychopath, Franklin.
So that is one of my.
He's the
liquid
one that knocks.
courages.
Right.
Something like that. It also is coming from the tailor's hood.
Oh, you're still wearing that fucking thing. God damn it.
God, that is
What a
gnarly.
psychopath. What a
Yeah,
true psycho.
that's terrifying.
Right.
This thing just failed its fear check against you.
So liquid courage, success adds 2 to fear checks for 30 minutes, but the user must succeed on a smarts roll at -4 to run away from life-threatening situations.
Well,
this is why I did not feed this to anyone else. No offense,
Yeah.
people.
Yeah, I'm dumb. I'm dumb as hell.
How are I hate to ask this like now. How are we ruling, Thomas, when it comes to like liquid consumables like this? Because it's pretty
There's enough
much
enough
established.
biological stuff in there that it works.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of like I think our like understanding of it is like the things that should affect me do affect me. You know, because the construct is only immune to a few things, and then I'm subjected to any other effects the game has. You know, so
Okay.
you know,
does
I'm immune to
say
what
you-
it says I am immune to, and then everything else works.
It also does. It says you don't breathe and that you ignore damage and are immune to pain. It says nothing about food. Excuse me, food or drink as a construct.
Yeah,
So-
I mean, I certainly don't eat for sure.
Yeah. But if we are going to be okay with me finding a little fuel slot in the back of Thomas's body to place this bottle, I do have a Samson elixir. If you want to really go fuck something
it
up.
seems like the time for it, huh?
I don't know what it is, but juice me up.
I mean, you need to make a vigor check. You just need to
Okay.
succeed.
Okay, I can do
Raise
that.
does nothing. Please don't. Okay, all right.
I did it. Okay.
Yeah.
The imbiber's strength is increased by 2 die types for 10 minutes.
So if it's
Okay.
already D12, then
And I believe that
It's
makes it a
plus
+4.
2.
Plus 2, D12 plus 2. But
Plus
I didn't
2.
think you had a D. Do you have a D12 strength or do you have a
No,
D12?
I have a
Yeah.
D8 strength.
So now
Okay.
you have a D12.
Now you have a D12.
What the fuck?
Well,
That was my only one of those, so I'm leaving it in my inventory so I have
Yeah,
their description,
it's-
but I'm going to have to
it's
make some more
time.
of those at some point.
Yeah,
I mean,
you know what I'll do?
Here's the wild thing, Franklin. Like, Alberta's probably one of the only people on the planet that wouldn't have scared because the tailor worked for her.
Hey, I don't want. Oh my god. All right.
All right. Is everybody ready?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
I love how I'm barely on the map.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah. I think
All right.
whatever chemical battery is running this ghost rock and Thomas because of that juice, like I think there's like steam. I think he's running
Yeah.
very hot right now.
Oh, look
shit.
at that. You guys got
Oh.
lucky.
Uh,
No
if
fear
I'm-
checks. You guys have seen this already.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
well,
it's a little bigger, but I was sort of hoping you were going to bring that card in with the horses because those horses were going to fail that fucking fear check and it was going to be chaos.
Yeah.
Particularly since Alberta and the bound person are on that
are
card.
on the back,
Right.
Yeah,
It was going to
just
be a
goes-
nightmare.
It just goes running
especially
around.
for the
crashing
person
around.
on the fucking cart.
Right.
Okay. Friendly.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Starting off with holy symbol
Starting off with holy shit, moving
and
right into holy symbol.
holy symbol and moving up. Basically, are what I'm doing here. I'm going for large blast template too. So
Okay.
giving it a little bit extra stink.
The big fuck you circles again.
Oh, that is a raise. You love to see it.
Okay,
This
and
is
this
what it looks like.
is it vigor or spirit rolls to attack people that are in
Yeah.
that?
So attacks, including area of effect attacks, they need to make. Yeah, the creature subtracts. They have to make a spirit roll as a free action, and they subtract 2 because I cast it with a raise,
Okay.
and it is a total of. It's a lot of power points.
And it works that as we have to be in it. We can leave it and come back in.
You have to be in it when it that is how
when
it,
it. Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Right. So, for example, if Thomas is out of it, if Thomas moves out of it on this turn and someone attacks Thomas, then
Yeah,
they don't get the effects. They
correct.
need to be within the aura. It's like a paladin's
Yep.
aura.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Great. Okay.
I'm gonna move up a little bit. Hold on.
Fantastic. Yeah.
I'll have to move my template. I gotta figure out where it went.
If you click on, it looks like the L just underneath the token controls on the very left-hand side. You will then see a little starry square in the center of your aura, and you can drag it and move it, or I can drag it and move it for you. There you go.
Okay. Yep, I got a big bubble of calm and light all around me.
Great.
Oh yeah. Adam, are you able to? I don't know if this the underlying settings are still working in Foundry. Are you able to like go into his like token settings and just add an aura, like a colored circle around him?
Oh, actually, that's a good idea.
Because like we don't have the access to get into like the gear on our
Right.
token to like change like vision and all that. But I don't know, so I don't know if it actually has like a
Right.
a tab.
See, it didn't. Well, actually, they just added something in version 12. What's the radius of this thing?
Large blast template. So
It looks like it's like two and a half.
2.5, 2.5 on all sides. 2.5 squares. So
Let's try this. Let's see.
it looks like it's working. If it's but yeah,
It's that blue circle. So I'm going to delete your.
perfect.
Right.
Yep.
Did I accidentally delete you?
You didn't. I'm still here.
Interesting.
As far as I can see.
I can't see you. We will. There you are. That's why. Great. I can see you now. Let me try one other thing actually while I'm looking at it. Abigail, if you'd like to start describing what you're doing as I'm fooling around with this nonsense.
Man, that is a good question. I think for now I'm going to stick to conserving my power points. I'm going to move up next to Frendel. I've got the shotgun. I'm just going to deal with. Ooh, no, actually, the last time I'm glad Sean reminded me of this, and it popped back into my head. The last time we were here, Abigail saw that there were definitely dynamite trenches that had been dug beyond the ones that we dug.
Mhm.
And I know that some of those probably went up when our dynamite went up, but I do want to. I will happily spend my full action to make a notice check to see if I can locate any that may have not exploded. I'm basically hunting around for dynamite that I would be
Great. Let's see
prepared
that
to
notice
pull
roll.
up. And that is the only action I am going to take right now. It's
Yeah,
a 7.
what you see based on where you are currently located is you see a little bit of a trench, right? And a bit of earth that's been sort of blown back and that trails into the river. And you can surmise that whatever dynamite was located approximately here, right, has probably been washed away, right? But you also see, just like you were laying a track, the track of cord that is still here because this earth was disturbed by the explosion you all set. This dynamite, it does not look like it went off, right? So you can see the cord extends to the east in sort of this direction. Make sense?
Yeah, I will. Basically, I'm going to try to follow it and
Great.
try to find some dynamite. So just, I guess, 1, 2. Yep. Thomas, I'm gonna go see what I can find. Blow this thing up. Get the matches and plunger ready.
Fantastic.
Wait, who has
And
the
that's my
plunger?
action. Actually, I have the plunger. Never mind. You're right.
Fantastic. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Great. Franklin.
You know, I'm going to shoot at the big guy because he can just keep making more of the little guy.
Yeah, let's see it.
Yeah. Okay. Let me see. Is it? Let me see if it adds his scale to the shot as well. I'm going to go for a headshot, which then makes it. But he's. What size would you say he is? Like the.
It's mass. It should. We'll see. It should figure it in there. The size is a 9 relative to your
Okay.
1.
Okay. So get to use my marksman. Add a plus. Add a +1 because of my marksman. Yikes.
Yeah, roll that plus damage guy.
Okay, let's go.
There you go.
Now, which of its 1,000 heads are you shooting?
Yes. Massive.
Yeah, you fire your gun, you are certain you hit it, and it doesn't even seem, forget about reacting to the bullet, it doesn't even seem to react to the sound of the gunfire.
Oh, that's a toughness of 22. Oh, that's insane. Okay.
Anything else for you?
No, that's it for my those.
Thomas.
Hell yeah, I'm doing what I was brought here for. I run up to this guy, and this has the same kind of form, but this is like actual bodies. These things.
These are all waterlogged bodies. They've all been
Waterlogged,
in the water
nasty
for a
bodies.
while.
Sorry about this. if any of y'all are still in there, I'm gonna hit him one.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Razzle. God damn.
Good
Okay.
lord.
Yeah, we like that. Yo, I would have hit the guy.
You-
Yeah.
Get up there, man.
I would have hit the guy with that. Okay, and another one. A dazzle for you, sir.
Dazzle.
I'll take a 6. A hit is good. Oh boy. Okay. That's, it's not great. Do I save the Benny? Do I try to get the look? I'm gonna re-roll with a Benny.
Okay.
So I have D12 damage right now. Oh,
You gotta
that's
remember, this guy has a 22 toughness.
yeah. The Bennies aren't to re-roll against him. These things are what we're trying to get to.
Yeah. I mean, between the razzle and the dazzle, you've exploded like 60% of this thing's body.
Yeah.
Maybe
Okay.
more.
That is I want to be. It doesn't really matter. I was gonna move here, but like this thing, if it wants to get somewhere, it's gonna get somewhere.
Everyone brace up.
That's me.
All right. Let me see if this thing. Yeah, all right. Didn't really notice the gunshot so much, right? But the gunshot and the commotion of actual combat starting down here, and it sort of looks in this direction. And 1, 2, 3. Let me be 1, 2. Yeah, I think it moves over here and takes a big swipe and reaches about to here with the swipe. Can't hit anything.
Yeah, don't like it.
Don't like that.
Yeah, this guy 1, 2, 3, 4. Just gonna take some swings.
Spirit roll.
Oh, that's right.
-2.
Let me do that. And,
No contest, just a success or no success.
okay. Just gonna put -2 in there. That is a success.
Give it your best shot. I'd like to see you try.
All right. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
No, that's not what we're talking about.
Just what I thought. A miss, like usual.
Right. Yeah, clocks you right in the side of the head.
Okay.
You feel something dent.
Something does dent. I think do I want to start stacking wounds? I'll ignore one. But then I'll only have one Benny left. I let it I'll let it slide. Okay. I'm just gonna I'll be ignoring it. It's fine.
All right. Who's this guy? Oh, he's way up there. I don't know, man. These things are idiots. Does he have any
Just
shot?
throws himself off the cliff.
Come get some.
Yeah, I mean, surprisingly, he doesn't notice you all, but he notices this thing moving, and so he just approaches the side of the cliff.
Yeah.
And that's his turn. let's see. I would like to spend a penny because I would like to move and throw some punches at Thomas. Although, oh God, this is not.
We'll see if he can do the spirit roll. I have bad luck with this holy
Oh,
symbol. Things just
yeah,
crap right through.
I don't think he can. And this is at -2.
-2, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Yeah, Adam has traditionally gotten through this pretty
Yeah,
frequently.
he's blown
Yeah.
right through it.
I don't
Yeah.
think this is gonna do it though. Yeah, that is. Let me make sure it did what it was supposed to. Okay, excellent. Yeah, it goes to swing and just looks confused in Thomas's face.
Okay, no bennies either side. That's a win.
No, yeah.
Okay.
Our man's gonna make another spirit roll, which, I mean, oh wait, maybe. No, not a shot. Yeah, it is just staring at you, Thomas, and several of the mouths are like open, and some are there's some moaning, some growling, some are sort of chomping in your direction, but none of them are making an aggressive move towards you. Franklin.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to take 2 shots at the 2 gloms next
One at
to
each?
yeah, one of each.
Gotcha.
I don't think these are one sense too. You know, we're just gonna do that. It's 2 actions. Here we go.
Yeah, hell yeah. Roll that plus die.
Mhm.
Oh boy.
Nice.
19 at that one right there.
Ooh.
And here comes the second shot. So
Ooh.
Yeah,
Goddamn
hell yeah.
Franklin.
Oh no.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
no. Oh
Yeah, that's my
no.
guy. That's
Oh
my
no.
guy.
Fucking
36.
Franklin with this rifle is
Jesus.
insane. Franklin
Yeah.
with pistols is one thing. Franklin with the rifle is a goddamn menace.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
no, it is defeated.
Oh.
As
All
you
right.
Deadpool 1 style line up a shot where you put that single bullet through 3 of its heads, and that is that. Friendly, you are up.
Okay, gonna do a little bit of a move, and then going to try to get rid of that shaken on Thomas with a relief.
Mm-hmm.
Move to here, and then let's see. Okay, well, I can remove shaken and one other thing, but you don't have one other thing. So
I don't have one other
shaken is
thing.
gone.
Hell yeah.
That's my turn. Got to keep you in the game, Thomas.
We'll
Just
see.
in case.
We'll
Just
see.
in case.
We still want to move these bodies by the edge? Is that the goal?
I don't know. We'll see. The glom is coming.
Yeah. Big Glom Prime is on its
Glom
way.
Prime is here.
I don't like how big his square of movement is compared to
That's-
me.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what I
we're
hate
gonna-
to see. Like I hate
Yeah, you
watching
really
it, like,
do
build
hate
up.
to see it.
Yeah, that is still in the water.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Well,
Hey, look, I wanted to be here eventually.
you did. Holy
You
symbol's
got
still
there.
up, so there's a chance. Fingers crossed.
All right. I think what my man is going to do is take 2 shots, right, with his main hand at you, Thomas. So that'll be at -2. And with his offhand at, you know what? I'm just going to swing at Thomas if I can, because
If
this
you can.
is, yeah.
Holy symbol, holy symbol.
Yeah, I'm going to spend a Benny and try and re-roll that. There we go. That's what I'm looking for.
Isn't?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I'd like to see you try, big boy.
Big fist like a gavel just comes thundering down at you from the sky.
I raise my hands to catch it.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah. Now you're taking the scale into account, right? Because I'm small and he's big. It's hard to hit me.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
This is my first time seeing it on someone else's. It is.
You got a Benny?
Yeah, I got Benny's.
Okay.
Guys, you don't want to know.
Oh, yeah, I don't. That's why I'm over here.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Y'all ready for this? Here we go.
I'm so terrified right now.
Oh my God. You got this.
Okay. I'm gonna spend another Benny to see if I can pop off at him. Are you ready?
Okay. Yeah. Do it. I'm rooting for you.
Guys, you ready for this razzle dazzle though?
Oh my God, this is hilarious.
What happened?
Wait, before that answers, have you crit failed? Because if not, I'm just saying, Cody, you might have to.
I'm gonna have to give you another.
Don't you worry about a thing. Everything's gonna be all right.
I don't like.
Well, if you're still down, I'm gonna have to throw you one.
Everything's gonna be just fine.
Yeah, that's its turn. It is. Let me.
So, is that a Thomas?
Tom.
Let me see here.
Whoa.
I don't know why the big red skull's on him and I can't get it off. There we go. Because you were able to soak that. So yeah, you're in that condition.
Okay.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
I mean, what you all have just seen is this fist comes raining down, and it looks like 3 waterlogged bodies that have fallen from the sky, right, in the shape of a fist that absolutely encompasses all of where Thomas was standing. And as it pulls back, there are bits of the watery flesh that are stuck to Thomas's dented body.
Yeah, flattened, cratered into the ground.
Oh. How about that razzle dazzle though?
Yeah.
Adam, do I have to roll if incapacitated by damage or injury? Do I have to make the vigor roll?
Well, you don't because you soaked the damage.
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
And so had you not had the ability to soak the damage, then the next thing on the list is if you're still incapacitated, you immediately go to that table. But because you were able to soak, you aren't incapacitated and you don't have to do that.
Yeah, that table got some bad shit on it, man.
Yeah. Well, can I ask you this?
Mhm.
The only reason I spent another Benny to reroll is because I thought I was going to maintain all of these other wounds. That's the
Mhm.
only reason why I did it. Was like, oh, I need to somehow get rid of all these other
Oh, no.
wounds.
Yeah. I thought you were just trying to get a better success. Do you want to share with everyone what happened, right? Or do you want to keep that, sort of your character's knowledge at this point?
No, I'll tell them after the game, maybe.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh, baby.
Here's the thing, right? When you're soaking rolls, right? It doesn't matter what the damage was. The maximum things that you have to soak are 1 shaken and 3 wounds. Right.
Right. Okay.
Anything
Yeah, so
anything
I'm
beyond that doesn't matter. So if you
I
want to give
gotcha.
yourself a Benny back, right, because you thought you had to do the extra, then you can give yourself a Benny. I don't have a problem with that.
Okay. Cool. Thank you.
Yep.
Okay.
Cool. Hell yeah. I think in that case, I guess I'm not cratered prone. Like I think Thomas's stands like gets back up to his feet. But there are like cracks running up the chassis that this hot steam is just pouring out of him.
I didn't hear no bell.
I didn't hear no bell. Actually, I do hear something ringing.
Right.
Just a giant dent
Right.
back of his head.
It's bits of your body that are loose and clanging against
Yeah,
other bits
yeah.
of your
There's a
body.
gear that's just like exposed, running. Okay, cool.
It is your turn.
Oh, it is. Okay, hell
it cool?
yeah, hell yeah.
You got this.
God, I know it's so frivolous to attack this big thing, but I feel like I gotta.
It's never fruitless.
I
believe
feel
in
like
you.
I have to.
Yeah.
Because of what he's done.
Watch this. This D12 is about to pop off, and
Oh
you're going to do
my
massive
god.
damage.
Okay. Oh, holy cow. Adam, I want to be on this thing somehow. How do I get onto it to start like, attacking and ripping things off of him?
This thing don't care. Get on it.
Okay. Do I need to do anything to achieve that?
I mean, is climb? I think it's an athletics check.
Yeah.
Yeah, make an athletics check.
Okay. Is this part of one of my actions, or is this going to be movement?
This is movement.
Okay. I will do an athletics. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm on him. Hell yeah. I would just run up, grab hold of some of the bits, start climbing in, and just start grabbing a hold of people and trying to rip chunks of this guy off. This is so stupid.
And I assume that's just the flavor for the razzle dazzle.
Yeah. The flavor is that.
The flavor for the
as a punching in and then ripping out whatever I grab a hold of.
Love it.
Okay. Oh my god. Will I even hit this man? Oh, it was almost a 12. I saw it. Okay. That does do. Oh, that's not his toughness has got to be so. We know it's so big. Okay.
Yeah,
I know that doesn't.
The razzle just sort of sinks in.
Yeah, it's sinking in. Oh hell yeah. Okay. Go in for the other. It's time to pop off.
Told you, I seen the 12. I told you, I seen the 12.
Yeah, hit that plus die.
Okay,
Let's
go.
Do it.
Let's go. Oh, I needed a way bigger roll than that.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to run. The strategy is changed. We gotta go.
I didn't hear no bell. I'm using my last Benny.
It's
Oh,
eight.
right.
no! I don't
believe-
like to
no,
hear
I-
that.
I believe.
I mean, we have to do more than a fucking 15 to even hurt it.
Oh, it's not good enough.
Bro,
Yeah.
we got to do 22.
And maybe we don't. Maybe we go, huh? This isn't gonna work. No, if you can't do it, nobody fucking can.
All right.
Oh.
That's a dead glom there. Oh.
The other one's still.
All right. Excellent. I think you're up here now. Is that about right?
Yeah,
Thomas?
I'm up on. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
on the thing. Yeah,
Yeah. This
got
guy
him
just
right
sort of
where I want him.
amble forward. Man, I am good at beating these spirit checks.
Usually, yeah.
It's nice to be good at something with all the crit fails that I roll. Oh, well, shouldn't open my mouth, I guess. Sorry. Oh, that's not bad. Yeah. This guy slugs you square in the face, right?
Mhm.
And at the last moment, as you see this fist, it's gonna hit you like square in the nose. You sort of brace for a hard impact, and this waterlogged fist just explodes and doesn't really hurt. I
Ugh.
mean, it's gross, but the thing just sort of falls apart on contact.
Huh.
Ew.
Abigail.
Do I keep looking for dynamite?
I don't know.
Oh, God. Okay. This thing's vitality or vigor is way too high for me to consider even using a fucking stun or anything like that. Thomas is on it, which means I feel like any dynamite I grab is probably not ideal at the moment.
Blow it up. I'll be right.
Oh my god.
Well, we can't hurt it otherwise, so the dynamite might have to be what we gotta do.
Okay.
Yep.
I mean, how am I grabbing dynamite, Adam? Do I need to make another notice
Make
check?
me another notice check.
All right. Yeah, this will be my action.
Please, God.
Oh,
that's a critical fail.
no.
That's a critical failure. Yeah.
Well,
Um,
good.
I got good news and I got bad news.
Stop.
Let me figure this out. Hold on a second. Oh boy. I really enjoyed this campaign, y'all. The good news is you found the dynamite. The bad news is you set off the dynamite. Hold on one second. Let me see how this works.
It's just one stick. It's not that bad. It could be a lot of sticks. We don't know.
I know no one wants to hear this question. Damage dice explode, right?
Yep.
Oh.
I mean, it did for our dynamite. Although I don't know if ours did explode or not, but we did say it would.
I don't think
Okay.
ours exploded, but we did a whole fuck ton of damage.
That's 21 points of damage for Friendly and Abigail as the
Just
dynamite you find explodes.
Just the two of us?
Oh no, like
also this
right.
guy and
No, yeah. I mean, the other thing in that radius is the glom, and it is toast. Like
Big Glom isn't even in it, huh?
Big glom's not in it.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god.
Well, I guess I gotta try to soak, huh?
21 would shake me and do 2 wounds to me. So, yep, I will also soak.
21. Okay, hold on. How would 21 not deal more to you?
Because my toughness is
Toughness.
8. Take out the toughness, that leaves 13. 8 is just to shake me. 5 more gets you to 13. That's 1 wound. 5 more gets you to another wound. I'm sorry, 4 more, not 5. I keep going up by 5 instead of 4. Would be 16. Yeah, that would be 3 wounds at 21.
Yeah, so
8,
I
so
would end
12,
up at
16, 20. Yeah.
I'd end up at 4 wounds. Yeah, I'm gonna have to soak.
Yeah, I will also soak.
It's a vigor, right?
Vigor check. I am this is
Oh, oh my fucking god. Oh my
Hey,
god.
there
Somebody
Yeah,
rolled
look
well.
there you go.
Look at those 6s. All right.
Here comes my crit fail. No, that's just a straight failure. So I am unconscious.
So yeah. So how many wounds do I not take? I don't remember how soaking works.
With an 11,
I believe that's 2.
that's
You're
2 wounds.
not
You'll only
shaken.
take 1.
Right, you're not shaken, and you don't. Yeah, right, and 1 wound
No,
falls
he
off.
absorbs. It blocks 2 wounds, but because he didn't block any. No, as long as you block at least 1, you are not shaken.
Right.
Okay.
Hold on, I gotta double check that.
I thought it was you had to soak all of it to not be shaken.
No, I believe as long as you soak at least 1 wound, you are not shaken, and it doesn't even have to be from.
It says if the character soaks all of the wounds from an attack, he removes his shaken condition too.
Okay,
So
yeah, I'm sorry. I was. That's what I was confusing.
Yeah, so if
Even
you have any
previous
wounds
choice is
remaining,
what I
then
was
the
thinking.
shake stays on.
Yep. So
So you actually absorb. So
Both wounds.
it's 4, 8. Yeah, you block 2 wounds. I fail. I take all 3 wounds.
what would I need to roll to get to block all of the
12.
wounds?
4,
A
8,
12?
12.
Cool. Okay, then I could spend 1 power point because of Holy Warrior, or not Holy Warrior. Yeah, Holy Warrior. Yeah, I may add +1 to the total of a final soak roll for each power point spent to a maximum of 1. So I can spend a power
Yeah, that'll
point
do it.
and soak the last of the wounds to take
Whoa.
dynamite point blank to the face.
Holy.
My coat is fucking shredded. My hat's blown all the fuck the way off.
He is chosen.
Right. Oddly enough,
He is chosen.
like you are. I mean, you are smoking. There are the clothes are just soot covered. Your shoulders on fire. What's left of the brim of your hat is on fire, or is charcoaled and smoldering. Right. Strangely, gloves never looked better.
Yeah, glove.
I
glove is
knew it.
fine.
I fucking knew it.
Only Franklin just saw that happen. Sees Friendly standing next to a fucking crater unscathed. Well, that's Abby's turn, so I guess we're back at the top now.
Okay. I
Right.
think what we're going to do, right, is we're going to start this next turn, but we are going to call it here, right, as everyone sort of decides what it is they would like to do.